Hello and welcome to Notts Olympic, the latest episode in the podcast. We are another week of no game. There's the three of us, we're giggling, we're going to go straight through and just keep going. We have Philip with us today, who's in a very delighted mood. There's Danny as well, as always, backing us up on myself. Obviously I've had a week of no game this week again. The weather has destroyed the home pitch. Unfortunately, it doesn't take much to destroy the home pitch. So we've had no game again. We were supposed to play Carlton Lions, wasn't it? So we've now missed the South Notts game, Carlton Lions game. This weekend we are home again to Pelican. We are trying to get a backup pitch. Bad Shan literally ringing around the 4G centres trying to get a pitch. So far we haven't got on sorted, so we are going to be playing at home. Touch wood. It's just been a disappointing couple of weeks. That being said, we've got to keep the podcast going, so we have to fill it with content. We have tried to get around the home pitch issue by having. Go on.
I just thought I had this image we've got content to fill, so it's going to be like, Brian's got talent tonight. Sorry, I'm turning to Danny.
It's got talent.
Yeah, 3 judges at the desk. The troll's going to walk in a minute, start doing a dance, and we vote.
I don't know what you're voting on. What did they get?
Danny in the back room. Sorry, go on. Anyway, yes, so...
Well, good for that. So we have tried to get so if anyone's familiar with the pitch at Birchover, it's very battered in one half. Annoyingly, one side of the pitch is literally has drainage problems. That's what it is. So we had a meeting with the council last week.
It's no man's land. Let's be honest.
It's horrible. Like, we intentionally don't play football in that half. It's that bad. And the opposition, from the last opposition, actually outscored us in that half. But yeah, we had a meeting with the council last week, which actually was a positive meeting. We want to rotate the pitch. It's not going to fix it massively, but it will mean we'll probably get a couple of games on, whereas under the current predicament we wouldn't. So it was a positive meeting. They're open to the idea of us rotating the pitch around in order to get a few extra games on a season.
How many degrees would you spin it?
180.
Oh, makes sense. That makes sense.
Is it 180? No.
90. Oh, wow.
Did it again.
He still did it.
Yeah, 90 degrees.
It's either 180 or 360, I think we need to do.
No, it's not. It's definitely not that. That would make it the identical to what it is now.
Oh, come on, Daniel.
Yeah, I've learned. Annoyingly. But no, I did say 90 degrees, but we want to rotate it 90 degrees. Oh my God, I can't talk. And if we do that, hopefully we'll get an extra couple of games on.
Would you move it as well? So obviously if that's the pitch, I know no one can really see this, but if that's the pitch, are you just rotating it like that, or do you move it that way as well?
No, so we bring it, basically we use the same half that we use at the moment and just basically flip the pitch round. However, the council came up with another suggestion, which we're all for. So the problem, if you're familiar with Birchover, is one half of the field has had drainage treatment and the other half has not. The football pitch is currently based where the field has not been treated for any drainage treatment. The council suggested we bring it to where the drained grass is. But in order to do that, we need the agreement of the local cricket club that play here as well. They are not so keen on the idea, understandably so, because they want their outfield to remain perfect condition for when they start their season next year. If they do that though, we'll have a very nice looking pitch. The only requirement of the council is that we make our pitch the minimum dimensions, which from your FM days, Phil, you'll know that's suitable to teams that play football.
We're never going to host a Champions League final.
No, we're not. But it'll be minimum dimensions for the if we do rotate it. That's the request that they've only put in.
So if the problem is in the middle of the pitch now, if you rotate it, is the problem still not going to be in the middle of the pitch?
No, because it's not in the middle. It's in between the
But is that new... Okay, where the problem is now, when you rotate it, is that still not going to be on the pitch?
It's going to be on the field, not on the pitch.
So it won't be on the actual playing surface?
No, so the idea is that, imagine one half of the pitch, let's say our kick would, one half of the pitch, up from the goal line to the halfway line. We're going to keep one half of that. The other half, we're going to take that half of the pitch, the dimensions, just rub them out, make it just a field again, and we're going to turn that pitch where it lies at the moment. So our goalposts as they lie now are going to be on basically in between the corner flag and the halfway line. We're going to run them that way. That's the current plan, and the council are all for it. They're happy to do it, so we'll do that in order to get a game to go ahead.
Yeah, so not just the game to go ahead, but let's say you bring the pitch further to the field, close to the pavilion. If a cricket club do want to agree to that, which I'll be honest, I can't imagine them doing it because cricket pitches are, you want it to be a green, if we're being honest, and it's going to get ripped up with football. Or if it does bring it closer, do you think it enhances the matchday experience?
Oh, 100%. It means, all of us will say, when we was at Gallows, we didn't like the walk from the pavilion to the changing rooms to the pitch. Here, although it's nowhere near as far as the Gallows walk, we still detest that walk from the clubhouse to the other side of the field. Whereas just by bringing it closer alone is better for people who are coming down to watch. But if it was literally bang outside the clubhouse, which is where the council suggested, that would be amazing. Because literally you could stand at the door, you could walk off as the ball goes out for a throw and come get a drink. It's perfect. Here he goes again. We're just going to ignore Phil's giggles.
I don't know about.
You're just thinking of tits.
So the council are on board with moving the pitch.
Yep.
When do you think that could be achievable?
To be fair, it's a quick turnaround. If the weather sorts itself out, obviously we've got another storm due this week. I think Kieran is the latest storm's name. Whenever, basically. They've said they can do it whenever, we just need to decide where we're going to put it. But that being said, we didn't waste the weekend. We had a training match, in-house training match. We basically took the home kit, the away kit. We asked a number of lads if they fancied the game. They came down, we held it at Astra Kings, put it on the 9-a-side pitch. And I know you guys were both there. Enjoy the day.
I did. I thought some more players would show up when they have. I know I'm being a bit contentious there.
No, sorry.
I think a bit of a common thing this season is, as much as I don't play, I'm in the group as well. And I can imagine it's probably a non-league manager's most annoyance thing at this level anyway, is just the lack of commitment might be a strong word. There might be some players watching that thinking I'm being harsh there, but I just think we could do better.
So we didn't waste the weekend. We opted to have a training match, an inter-squad training match if you like. We put a message out to the lads after the game was off. We held it at Astra Kings, we invited everyone down. Had a reasonable turnout. I know you two were both there, so what did you make of it?
It was good, I enjoyed it. I think it was good standard. I think the one annoyance for the club is that we had lots of players who don't play for the club, and it was friends of friends just to make up the numbers. Now, I might be overly harsh there because it's an 18-man, it was an 9v9, but look, I've not been that involved in grassroots as much as you have, or both of you have, and people are watching this. But does it not frustrate you how much, I'm sorry to the players who are watching this, just how much lack of commitment there is? And I don't know, I know people have lives, got kids, but I just find it, I see that players chat every week and people just ignore you. And I thought Sunday was just another example where it was just a bit of a cop-out. It was just a bit of a cop-out.
No,
I annoy you.
No, what annoys me is that, and I get this does not apply to every player, but the amount of players I get who send similar emergencies, and they must think we're stupid. They really must. Like, there's so many, there's ones who have childcare issues, or as a parent, I know if there's childcare issues before the weekend, it's not often they change on the day. And that tests for many parents. Now, I think our captain literally messaged us, he went away for the weekend, but he told us Thursday. that it's not happening. There's another lad who messages me saying if the game doesn't go ahead, he's going to spend the day with his daughter. He messaged on Thursday. We had 2 messages after the game went down. But yeah, I've got my kids today, mate. Missus is going out. So had the game been going ahead, that wouldn't have happened. And a couple said they got called into work. And I'd rather they just go, I don't fancy the training match. You would, wouldn't you? You'd rather, for me, I'd rather you just go, I don't fancy the training match. I just wanted to play a league game.
Well, you wouldn't begrudge anyone if they weren't, listen, if we're having a week off, I'm going to spend it with my family.
No, I wouldn't. And that's the thing, I get it. Because I did the weekend before. Literally, I said to Shan, if we have a weekend off, I'm just going to chill. And I ended up watching 4 Premier League games, but it was just a chill. I just took that opportunity to have a week off. But don't come up with some nonsense and like I'm going to believe it, because I'm not. I'm too long in the tube if you like to believe the nonsense that comes out. And so many of them say it. But other than the actual commitment, how did you find it?
I thought it was good because obviously training there, they're looking to impress, they're looking to stick to what's been told them, what they're being directed to play. Like, I think it was good to see, especially the players who are maybe fighting for a place and who do want to, I guess, impress in training and in the warm-ups and games and want to play the way you want them to play with a bit more freedom.
Yeah, there's no structure to Saturday. It was literally 9 lads, home and wicket.
Yeah,
Here's the ball.
fun.
Yeah, just do what you want. But obviously, some players who I didn't even know.
I disagree.
What?
I don't think anyone cared.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's kick
Yeah,
look, I'm going to be honest with you.
That's what I'm saying. 3-4. It's just 2 teams.
Okay, what does that bring to the club?
No, it was more about the offer was for the players to play football. That's all it was.
No, I agree with that. I just don't think there was anything.
There's no structure.
Tactically,
No,
I don't think we gain anything from it as a club personally.
No.
I don't even think if you're a new player. There's certain players who are on that pitch who don't seem to be available when there is a match or training, and I think it's just due to people not wanting that extra bit of pressure. I think that was just seen as just a bit of a kickabout.
I'm trying to think who was there now. There's a couple, but equally there's a lot that would never get in the squad.
No, they wouldn't, and I agree with that. And I think that's why. Saturday's a lot more less pressure than a match. Even me, for example,
You'd have played on Saturday.
I would have played on Saturday.
You would have played
I wouldn't want to play in a match.
Steve Gentile, he plays a goal.
Yeah. So I'm not just saying it's just other people and they're below par. I wouldn't be interested in playing a match anymore. I'm past that. But if you wanted me to play a training game, yeah, I would. And I think that's why sometimes they're a bit. I don't know.
It's odd. It's obviously this is a player's mindset, if you like. How someone like yourself who's probably more social, you play in the training game all day long. Where Ian plays in the training game.
True.
You'd play in the training game, but if it comes to match day, those players, is it that they're above it, do you think? They're above training, they don't want to play the real thing?
I think they're this level, and you guys can correct
Some
me.
audacity if they do, I'll be honest.
Do you think at grassroots, I get you have to have training midweek, is it that much important?
What, training midweek?
Yeah. I don't think it is, and I'm saying that as someone who doesn't play 11 sides, so there'll be people watching this going, this guy's chatting shit, and I might be.
It depends.
But what do you, at this level, what do you gain from it?
It depends on your standard of players. If you've got a group of players who are all of similar ability, you need to train. If you've got a guy who can get you out...
If you didn't train on Thursday night, would it make a difference to Saturday?
What, this coming Saturday? Yeah, I think it would.
What do you think, Danny?
I think training at this level is more social, being around the lads, being more comfortable.
I agree with that.
Just knowing the name.
No, I agree with that.
I think even
We don't work on, I think my thing is we don't work on set pieces, we don't work, and we wouldn't do.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't do.
We thought we would, I'll be honest. We thought we would. No one was doing 2 training days. We thought we would. But it quickly became apparent we didn't have the commitment to do it.
Do you think that's why sometimes, I've said to you before, grassroots is I don't know if dying is the right word, but I just don't think people are as bothered committing 2 days a week.
No, I think we've said it before, where we've got some players who want to play football. And what I mean by that, you'll probably know better, but at grassroots, there seems to be a bit more money semi-pro now. There's players at step 5 earning good money, step 6 earning a decent money. And I'm saying good money. To be on 3 figures a week is good for
Yeah, for playing football,
for the level
doing
you
something
are.
like, yeah.
And if you're one of the players who want to achieve that or get to that level, you will happily commit to 2 days a week because that's the expectation when you get to that step 6, step 5. Whereas here, if you're a player who's just playing football because it's the sport you love and the game you love, you're probably not asked.
So obviously, I know you said like, is it more important, more the social side of things? Like, I don't think tactically it makes a difference. So is that why this weekend, for example, you did the different things, such as I was only there for half of it, but I know you did the meet the team, penalty king, things like that. Is that why you did that, or was it just, I don't know?
No, that was just for content. That was just for content for YouTube. We've had no matches, so we need something. So yeah, that's what
Cheers,
we did.
thanks. There was me trying to make a nice smooth link, and then there's you just ruining everything for me.
We don't plan
Cheers,
this. We don't plan the podcast that well, do we? Let's be honest. It's just off the cuff. It's made up. Before the podcast is better than this part.
It actually is. Maybe we just start filming that.
Yeah, just film the start of the podcast. We spend 2 hours wasting time talking.
That was me laughing like a hyena.
Yeah. We've got that.
Don't click the link on the match days, by the way.
Yeah, we on the Facebook chat. That's not us. We do not.
Anyway,
we don't have a live feed.
Going back to the smooth link, that I was trying to say. Which is obviously a load of rubbish now that we've revealed that to the audience. But this weekend we tried to do it a bit differently, didn't we? I think, joking aside, we've tried to make that a bit... do you know what? Forget it. We've tried to make this a bit corporate-y, a bit, podcasty. But we did it for content, like you say. Because I think we've had that bit of a realisation. We've maybe lost our way a bit and we want to get back to what we were doing better before. You guys aren't bothered what I think about Cooper and what Ian thinks of Gareth Southgate. So I think this weekend we tried to bring it back a bit. In terms of meeting the players, having a bit of a laugh, a bit of banter, and that's what this is about.
It's about getting back to non-league,
yeah,
not league, not Olympic, and the reason why we have a podcast or an episode. Or
it is for banter. Do you know what I mean? We don't do this to look. We spend our Tuesday nights here till 1 a.m. Our missus thinks we're cheating on them, and do you know what? We're not, and that's why we do this podcast to prove that we're not.
That's not my case. She does not think she.
But
I have a tracker on my phone. She knows.
I have one on my ankle.
She knows where I am.
But we've done this, and we think we've realised that we're losing our way a bit. And to be honest, I think the last 2 podcasts, I don't want to use the word boring, but we think we can do better. So we wanted. That's why this weekend we've gone on to showing what our players do, giving them a bit of personality. It's probably a better way to put it. Don't know if you agree with that.
Players a little bit.
And just having some banter with you all. So
one of the highlights of the training match we haven't spoken about yet is the 13, 14-year-old boy that we had on our team.
The one that bullied your right back.
Yeah, he's not a right back anymore.
So for those who don't know, this shirt here is the right back. So okay, we've retired the shirt because that 15-year-old retired him. By the way,
I don't think he's 15.
The amount of times that guy dropped his shoulder. What's his name?
Who?
Your right back that retired.
He wasn't. His name's Ty. He wasn't in.
Ty. He was tired. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because
did you see it?
I've never seen a right back, by the way, who moves from right back to left centre back to left wing to get away from him. So it was a good laugh.
If you are familiar with Azay Bonnick, he's a brilliant player. He's a brilliant player. However, he turned up and embarrassed a grown man.
Apart from that one guy. Well, he didn't embarrass him, but that one guy was not being beaten. What was his name?
Niall. No,
why are you saying like
Niall?
Niall.
Niall didn't want to.
Niall was not being beaten that day.
He wasn't. He was not letting Azay go past him.
So what did you do that day? We're going off subject. What did we do?
We had
the training game.
We had. What did we do?
Go on, you think you led it? So why don't you tell us?
So we did a training game, and then we thought, we can get content from a training game, but let's let the lads show off a bit of personality. Let them show off a bit of knowledge. So we've done a quiz. Dan led it, and we basically thought, let's test the knowledge. Football's full of opinions, and people think they know everything. So we thought, let's put it to the test. I think it's safe to say we know nothing about clubs.
Just to add to that, neither do you.
Just for you. I'm not commenting. There's a reason I didn't get involved.
Just about.
I got every single one wrong. Before Dan says it.
Literally, the quiz was voice breaking. The quiz was stadiums that we did. And I thought I'd make it.
I got every single one. Including the Premier League, which Daniel tricked me on. By the way,
I'd make it quite easy, and the quiz was stadiums. I had to ask the top 5 divisions in the UK, so the Premier League down to the National League, and I named one stadium name from each division. All I had to do was tell what club it was, and collectively they all failed. You failed before the quiz started. I thought you'd get it, and you failed every single one. And then, who did the quiz? Who were the 2 players? I know Jez was one.
It was Jez and...
Was it Claude?
I think it was Corey, yeah.
Or was it Tyler, actually? I think it might have been Tyler.
Did they get any?
One of the brothers.
Yeah, it was Tyler. I think it was Tyler and Jez. Obviously, I'll leave the quiz link, or Daniel will put the quiz link on for you guys to see how they did get a couple, but fucking hell.
All I'm going to say is
there's a lot of clues given out.
Yeah, Jez was not happy that for the one from Mansfield we didn't use the name in
I didn't use the sponsorship name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So knowledge wasn't the best.
It was appalling.
So even now, so we've done the quiz, and I've gone back in to put the camera on charge. It's been on charge for about 10-15 minutes. We've then come out to do the penalty king challenge, and even then, about 2-3 minutes in, you can hear Jed still complaining about the field. Is it Field Mill? Field
Mill is the actual stadium name, but it's sponsored by the One Call.
And the right back was still moaning that he got put against Spurs. It's not fair.
Why is a 13-year-old playing with me?
Like I got bullied.
Well done, Zay. Absolutely torn apart. But it was a good day overall.
Who won the penalty?
I'm not going to ruin it. H. Well done.
Hold on. In fact, I've got a question, right? So I was watching this on YouTube, but I don't know if it... So Danny gave us it
today.
Did I
not see Shane's penalty, man?
Wait, stop interrupting me. But yes, that was on top bins in the top right. However, I'm going to tell you what confused me. So I watched it today. And why does H say 4 slices of toast in it? I'd gone at this stage, but it just goes, H, centre mid, 4 slices of toast.
I was winding him up. So, no, you say to them, introduce yourself to the camera.
Yeah.
He's like, what have I got to say? I was like, say your name, your position, and what you have for breakfast.
Oh my God.
Instantly, he went through with all of it. Nobody else fell for it, but he was like, 4 slices of toast.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck's sake. But anyway, you see Shane's penalty for a centre back who's not playing very much.
He's got nothing else to do, has he?
Practice pens.
It almost reminded me of the Harry Maguire.
I was just about to say, when Harry Maguire stepped up in the Euros, everyone's like, what the hell is he doing taking a penalty? It's like, okay.
There's some good ones.
But to be fair, it's gone back to the level we'd expect from a centre back for the second one.
I can't remember his second one.
Straight down the middle.
Same as yours.
My second one, mine hit the bar. Underside of the bar. Probably went over the line.
Why didn't you take one, Danny?
Have you seen him shoot?
Have you seen me shoot?
Have you seen Danny shooting?
No,
honestly.
Dead balls, I'm good. I'm alright.
Dead balls? What's the penalty?
He didn't want to step up, did he? He can give it the bigger now when he's sat down and he's closed. When it comes to football pitch, he's backs off. Ian took a good first penalty. Oh no, he didn't. Actually, he dragged it wide.
Yeah, it was hit and miss.
I'll tell you what it was. It was harder than what I expected it to be.
So obviously, I know just as I was leaving with the kids, that guy, I don't know his name. Apologies. He got that injury. How's he doing? Heard anything?
Different tie to what Zay was saying, but yeah, Ty was a friend of. I think it's Anton's friend. I can't remember whose friend he was. Yeah, he got injured. He did his knee in the game. So he went to hospital, got checked out, but it's one of those. It's a footballing injury. It's not nice.
Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Yeah, I did wish him well. I sent a message to his mate to make sure he's alright on the day. But it's one of those. There's not much you can do for him, unfortunately.
Enough.
But it's what it is. Good luck to him. Hope he's getting back on his feet. He did tell me he's retiring from that moment on. But he said he's done. He's done now. But he also told me he doesn't play for teams. So I don't know what he's retiring from. But. So obviously with the end of the month now here, we only have the one game in October. Yeah, one game.
One recorded.
Oh yeah, of course. That's so annoying.
3.1.
Yeah, so annoying. But yeah, so we've got the Python game recorded. So we've got 4 goals in that game. They all get nominated by default for goal of the month. There was a couple of really good goals in there that I really liked. But we are going to watch them all back as a 3 and basically go, which goal do we like the most? The first one, I think it was Andy, then Julian, Kian again.
Wait, Julian's is questionable. Could be a Keane hat-trick, but I think if
Could it?
So this is the one now, yeah. So I've not seen these before. Obviously, I wasn't at this game.
So this is going to be Andy left back. If I remember rightly, it's on a half volley.
There, and there, and there. Okay.
I like that. I like that.
It's a great finish, and I can't look. I was buzzing.
That's a quality.
I haven't seen the other one.
Left
That's his
back.
first game, isn't it, as well?
That's his second game. He came off the bench. It's his
Set piece
first start.
again, by the way. Second one.
That's the first one.
Yeah, call us Tony Pulis, you know.
By the way, so Andy comes away, so he's with Jez. Jez then lifts it in, he comes away, and he's just kind of stood there.
Oh, it's the first one again, sorry.
Yeah, so Jez is ricocheted off 2 player.
Yeah, it's a good finish, that is. Keeper's got no chance for that. Across goal, top
It's
goal.
a shame the keeper's not dived though. 'Cause
I think it looks better that he's not dived.
No, he's hit that with power. He ain't getting that.
So here's the second goal. It'll be Julian's. Jez is it Jez taking the free kick?
Yeah, it's Jez on the free kick.
Not from the same wing, innit? He jumped
Pretty
very
much.
early, by the way. I don't know who that right back is.
Is this when you're claiming Keane's trying to
Yes,
play?
so it hits Keaton, yeah.
I'm not
But
having that. That's
I
true.
don't know if it's in the goal. If it's on
That's a scrappy goal. I'm not going to.
Let's just have a look at it again. If we can just bring the camera back about three seconds, please. Thanks for that. So, we just zooming in. Nah, I
Let's
literally.
shot at this Julian's goal. It's a decent goal, but it's not for me. That one. Look, it doesn't beat.
It's not
doesn't beat
It's not
Andy's.
goalable.
Doesn't beat Andy's. This isn't the order of the goal, is it? The goal scored.
I think it is, yeah.
Is it?
Do you do a lot in set piece? Well,
No.
clearly you
No.
haven't because you admitted to that. But is it just?
It's a good ball in, to be fair.
Yeah, it's right in the 6 yard box. But I think we're happy we got the goal, but it doesn't beat Andy's for me. Andy's is my number one right now.
This is mine. I have seen this one. I think it's just a build-up play. So
Build-up
as a
play,
goalkeeper,
boot it long.
boot it up, flick on.
I love that.
And like
Keane
I said on
doesn't
social media the other day, it's the link-up play afterwards. And do you know what? You know, in all fairness to Julian, including myself, I gave him a bit of shit about not passing when he should do.
Yeah.
The game about 2 games before this, he would have shot here. And look, I know that's going off subject of goal of the month, but I think that's just showing the link-up play that he's starting
Keane
to get with
winning the
Keane.
initial header, but also directing the header on.
But do you see my point about Julian, how much he's developing? He would have shot there before 100%.
Yeah, and
So,
Keane gets himself in the box.
As much as I think the technical ability of goal
cutback.
A is better, I think just the build-up play is the reason.
combination of those two.
It's the reason. This one's the reason why that goal C gets it for me.
I think he also opens his body up as well. He knows the pass is coming, and then he's gone across the goal.
I think he learned that. You know, from Keane
Who's
from
it? This is
social.
Jake's
You know,
kick.
Keane from social kicks. I think he showed him that one.
That's a
I like
good
that.
finish.
It's a great finish.
He cut across the ball as well, didn't he?
How was he on now?
I think it's 6. I checked
Yeah,
earlier.
I think he told me 6. That's a good finish, that, anyway. Cuts it across
Is it goal of the month though? Surely that doesn't beat. You can't. Does that beat A and C?
I think it's definitely top 2. I think the
I like the
finish
fact
Get off that fucking fence.
You know what?
Okay, so my vote, we are going to put it on social media as always. While we're here, we'll announce, I think everyone's seen it, but the winner of the last one was Keane.
The Thunderbolt from 30 yards.
Yeah, absolutely amazing goal. He's going to be presented with his award. That's going to be kindly donated from my workplace. He's going to be given that on Saturday. But to start things off, I'm going to...
Pack of bacon.
No, it's not bacon. It's something that got delivered in error and it's not my stock take. And for legal reasons, that's incorrect. It's correct. And anyway, to start off with, I'm giving my vote for goal C out of everything there, which was for the link-up play.
I'm gonna go-
Keane, but
Actually,
just to go over that,
You want to
that
go
is
first?
the goalkeeper passing it to Keane, flick on to Julian, and then
Well,
1-2
you're
back.
clutching at straws for saying goalkeeper passing it to Keane, but anyway.
I'm proud of that.
But for me, it'll be the last one. I think
That is the worst one.
you say that, but I think it's the hardest finish.
It's from the worst player in the team.
The same guy you gave it to.
You know, Keane's made it from the subs bench. It's gone. No, it's a good finish. If we're being honest, I think if you
think it's
score
quite
one of
a
them,
finish.
I think it's the hardest finish. I think the amount of times where you get that
More than
coming-
Andy's? Hard.
I was just about to say,
You just
I'm
said
going to go with
hardest.
Andy's because A, he's a left back. B, he's left back. Shouldn't be that far.
And do you know what? You know, in all
He
fairness,
cut
he's not
across.
at that stage of the team. He wasn't even part of the.
Yeah, he cut
He was
across
still
the ball. He's got in the far corner, top bins. And Keane knows full well I'm not soft and I'm not going to give him anything. Easily, anyway. He messaged me
You're
on
not
the
soft,
weekend.
and you're not going to get him win. Well, you don't when you're soft. In all fairness.
He messaged me at the weekend trying to call me soft lad because Sham posted a photo of me online. Fuck off, you little prick. I'm not giving him nothing. Literally, my vote's going to Andy. Fuck Keane.
So there are our votes. We'll put it on our social media channels on Facebook, and Instagram, and we'll announce the winner end of the month, end of November.
Everyone get voting. What's next on the topic?
And what are we going to give him for a reward for October Goal of the Month?
You'll find out on Saturday. I will tell you guys after when we stop filming. In fact, I'll tell you now because you ain't going to see this. But Kid, you're actually going to see this after you get your reward. So it's a case of Luke said.
Oh, I'll be happy with that. He'll be happy with that. He'll sell that one in G8, no problem.
So we've come towards the end of the Kilpin Corner podcast, episode 6. Look out for a few videos over the next week or so. We've got the Penalty King. Let us know who you think had the best penalty, and out of Steve and Emmanuel, who made the best save. The quiz will be coming out. Make sure to get involved with that. Let us know how you do. Also, let us know how the players do. What you think personally they didn't go.
And you were awful as well.
Yeah, we personally think that.
I did know who scored the quickest Premier League goal, if you remember on last week's podcast.
Yeah, you did. You had some insight into that.
So, yeah, join in, let us know. Next week will be a little bit different. We're looking to bring in an insight into what we do a bit more, what it's like to have a grassroots club, the difficulties on a match day, things that spring up and put a spanner in the works a little bit. And let us know who you think should win the October Goal of the Month. There is a little bit of a prize up there, so get involved and let us know what you think.
Have we decided the price for that one?
Not for October's.
Okay.
Depends if we're getting free stock at work again.
I'll have a look around.
For legal purposes. Correct.
They call me your name.
Shit!
So, like, subscribe if you're listening on Spotify or watching on Spotify. Make sure to drop us a follow, give us 5 stars. Any support is appreciated. Help us get out the word. And,
Hopefully we've, by the time this goes out, we've played Pelican, beat Pelican, and we're off.
We're definitely beating them. Have you seen their striker?
No. Who is it? You don't know. Then we're away.
I don't know, but he's going to try and find me in a couple of weeks. See you next time.